Alright guys, welcome back to another Anime Guardians video. Today, we are going to be showcasing the new units, Aizen and Yuji, because those are the only two good characters in this update. Yuhabaha sucks apparently, but obviously I don't have Yuji, right, as you can see right now. But when I clap my hands, right, you guys ready for this? 1, 2, 3. Boom, he's in my, look at that, he's in my hotbar. Huh? So weird how that works, right? Man, anyways, let's go roll on him. Let's get, obviously, Ultima on him. Alright, didn't take that long to get Ultima on him. Let's go cosmetic. Okay, it's just him. Never mind. Alright. Boom. Alright. Equip him back. So he is the best unit of the update. Get some stats real quick. There we go. Finally. Let's go test him out. Alright, so we got Yuji, Modulo. He's the second best unit in the game right now. Shinra is still the best, which is kind of crazy. Let's look at his passives. Every time Yuji attacks an enemy, he will increase the total damage by 3% of the enemy's HP, or 6% if the enemy has more than 50% HP. Yuji kills an enemy with this attack, he gains plus 5% energy. As we can see, at the bottom he's already 100. Capped at 100, and increases his damage by 4%, capped at 80. Perfect vessel body. When Yuji does Black Flash, he will enter a special state that buffs his attack by 100%, range by 25 for 10 seconds. While in this state, every time Yuji attacks, there will be a 20% chance to increase total damage by 3% of enemy's HP. Cursed Flame Pressure. When Yuji attacks an enemy, he has a 100% chance to inflict burning. Enemies affected by burning take damage every 1 second for 6 seconds, totaling 4% of their HP. This damage can be increased by burning damage buffs. If Yuji kills a burning enemy, it causes a cursed energy explosion that deals full AoE damage, dealing 2% HP to all enemies within range. Holy crap, he has a lot of passives. Black Flash Mastery. Every time Yuji attacks an enemy, there's a 25% chance to trigger Black Flash, dealing 10% of the enemy's max HP, increasing Yuji's damage by 6% for 10 seconds, capped at 60%. If Yuji performs 3 Black Flashes in a row, he enters Flash State for 12 seconds, increasing the Black Flash chance from 25% to 50%. Technique Replication. Every time Yuji attacks, he has a 20% chance to perform a full AoE attack. Every time an enemy hit by it will take 10% of their HP as damage. Combat Adaptation. If Yuji attacks the same enemy 5 times consecutively, he enters a state where every attack increases his total damage by 5% of the enemy's HP for 8 seconds. If Yuji kills an enemy while in the state, it triggers an AoE explosion around the enemy that deals damage based on Yuji's range, dealing 5% HP to all enemies with range. And Guardian Blessing, he can't be stunned. Wow. That's a lot of passives. That's probably the most passives I've ever seen on a unit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow. So, basically, first to move is he just shoots piercing blood at them. Black Flash. I mean, he goes to enemy and Black Flashes. What else? Not really much else to say. And Dismantle. Well, I think we know what this is. Yeah. He has... That is hurting my ears. Basically, he has Sukuna's moves. Does he have a nuke? He has Divine Flame Open and Dismantle World Cutting Slash. Alright, he's doing a lot of damage. A lot of range. Low SBA. So let me turn on the volume again. That's very nice. Let's do Divine Flame. Let's use Dismantle. Wow. He is a very loud unit. Jesus Christ. Alright, so he's doing like 28 million every 1.7 seconds, 29. So I'd say he's doing like over 30 million. Second best on the tier list, so I recommend getting him. or buying them, either one. Alright, so this is Aizen doing 200k. He's fully AoE on placement. He's got 2 nukes. Let's look at his passives. Little like Goku evolution. Every time Aizen attacks, there's a 50% chance to add 4% of enemies max HP to the total damage. If 50% is triggered, the next attack will have a 75% chance to add 20% of enemies HP to the total damage. Will reset even if 75% doesn't trigger. Kyoku Sugetsu complete hypnosis. I think I said that right. Surprisingly. Every time Aizen attacks, there's a 25% chance to add 15% of enemies' current HP to the total damage. If the 25% chance is triggered, there will be also another 50% chance to add another 15 uses of enemies' current HP to the total damage, meaning this passive can add up to 30% of the enemy's HP total. And last but not least, he can't be stunned. Alright, cool. So, little. Okay. Let's look at it. You know, it's kind of cool. Let's go on to the. Okay, it goes to a circle. He does this little box. Boxes him up. There you go. There you go. Is that the last one? That is the last one. Alright. Well, that's his last move, I guess. Hado number 90 Black Coffin stuns all enemies for 35 seconds and deals 50,000% of attack as damage once. Oh. Oh! That's huge. Jeez. Alright. And then that was Black Coffin and Hado number 99. I'm not even gonna try to say that. Pulls out his dragon. Okay. That was quick though. But let's see, 6.3, 1.9, without any buffs. So he's doing 10.7 every 1.7. Not too bad. This update is pretty good. I do not want to grind for Yuji because it's a 0.5% chance, and if I solo it, I take 10 minutes to complete it by myself, which obviously I'm not trying to do that. Even with people, I do it like 3 minutes, 4 minutes, which I mean, I know they added a pity just not too long ago, but yeah, that was the update. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Aizen and Yuji they're pretty good. Probably gonna be using Yuji, obviously, and Aizen. I'm probably gonna use this team right here. Make sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.